the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
On the set. Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
18, ready.
A first carry for Rashad White. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers. Have brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So a 5-yard run the other way. Wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
First down, here's White. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking for White on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Pass knocked away by J.C. Horn. You look at this Carolina defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Second and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Go.
Looking to throw. And this one taken in by Olave. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So after the field goal, back out his groupie to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together.
Come back to you. Come, 70. Go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing to start the drive. Mason. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And you look at this Saints defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Let's go.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set. 6. 19 line. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Mason. They'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
First and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Ready, set. Let's go. Set go.
Back to throw. Mason. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Panthers at 1-9 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw again. That one complete to again. The 20. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier Legette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Saints have retaken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Second and 4. They'll find McMillan here. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun. Mason. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Check go.
Off the play fake. Mason firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 42. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Mason. They'll get that underneath ETN. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, my own teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Brooks is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Mason. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Coker from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. The pass caught by Olave. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
There's another example with defensive. Just constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go up the middle with White. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Okay, ready?
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
Cougar 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
60 Bison, Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave from 21 yards away. And the Saints have yet again retaken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man, that's Liggett. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier Liggett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well,
just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think a perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
That one, bro.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it.
No, man, that should have been a pick, bro.
Sometimes spectacular.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 18, 70, Simba Wolf.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Ready, ready.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Panther 50. Warrior 17, 19, Tiger 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth.
Back and forth. Let's not.
Ain't no freaking way.
I think the booth is going to review it. Let's see.
Dang it, man.
For the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streak.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
Hottie, man. That boy good, man. He's good.
Rob without a gun. Don't make no freaking sense, man. Rob without a dang old gun.
Kruger for the extra point.
Dang it, man.
And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 24, Panthers 21. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Mason. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rock. Trap 60. Trap Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun, Mason. Able to find the open man. That's complete. There he goes again. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier again. A monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And some good special teams.
You gotta be kidding me, man. He was all outside, everything. Ain't that about a biscuit?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Ready?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Liking 18.
Back to throw here. That is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count.
They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further. As he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 29, here's second down at 5. Looking to throw. Mason. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Mason. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to ETN running right. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
At the 35.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Let's go now. 1918, Cougar 19.
On second down, ETN once more. And they'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Mason. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Brooks.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal from 28 yards out.
28-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But looking at it from a defensive defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. Gets around him. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game, 31-31. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Mason. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Mason. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort as he'll make the diving catch. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw again. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 32 that time. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
On the handoff, this is White. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ready?
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Go! 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Yep.
Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey Palmer. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but in today's NFL, I wouldn't want to play defense. Too many great receivers and guys who are accurate who can get them the ball. We've seen the result. Days like this one.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
On first down, right back to ETN. And they managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. Mason, left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tigers.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
18 ready, 18 ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take go.
Looking to throw. Mason. They'll find McMillan here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. First and goal.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
And they'll run with ETN. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a 1-score game. Here now, second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Brooks. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
35-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
On the give, it's White. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down, Saints.
Okay, ready? Ready? Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Check smash. Hut, hut.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Rashad White. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go! Mustang 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 72. Panthers.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. Well, dip it into the bag of
God,
I
dog.
was there with him, man. I was getting pissed
And it's
off, man.
fourth down
Just
now.
be happy that happened.
Fourth down.
I seen that coming.
Damn.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw. So the left side is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Diamond double up. Dragon 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And he's got it.
Try something the crazy season shoulders underneath. They gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The Saints going to call to their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
My game is almost over. Look, 30 seconds. Let's just finish. 30 seconds.
Oh.
On the ready.
second down, goal to go.
Come on. Set. 70 Lion. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. And it's
Caught. It's a touchdown.
so they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can put you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now. Oh my God.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, 2. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion, Sets up a manageable second down.
Get it. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Second and 1. Finds White. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Ready.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Track. Viking 18. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
70, 18, Rodney, 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
So here we go. A big spot now for Blake Groupie. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I figure I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Mason. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
back to throw. Mason. He's going to let it fly. And it's
Oh, man, if he thought that, he was gone.
Comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
Good man, man.
Well, it took until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so